So this morning I'm in Mesa, Arizona with my buddy Thom Campbell, and we're doing a little RV shopping.
The used RV capital of the world would be this area, just due to the fact that a lot of people buy them, retired, drive them down here, and they just end up leaving hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these vehicles here in this area.
Let's cruise this country from town to town. Get so lost that we can't be found. I'm up, settling down somewhere in Timbuktu.
Thom is in Mesa, Arizona this week with our friend Thom Campbell. They are looking at coaches, and I feel like we're probably a couple of months away from actually buying something, but I know that he's going to come back with quite the education.
We met the good folks at East Valley RV, and they have been a huge wealth of information about what to look for and certain brands, what brands are good, what brands maybe are out of business and parts are hard to find, which chassis are easier to get parts for.
Correct. If you'll notice, it says Freightliner on the hub and in the back. Then we open up the underneath to see what the storage capacity is, if it's got pass-through storage or not, which is very important.
One way to check out quality of a coach is if the cabinets are hung straight or not. We looked at one that was almost brand new and the cabinets were all crooked and jacked up, so that makes you wonder, how's the rest of the thing built? And he also recommended a radiator that's on the side as opposed to in the back, and also to check the floor to see if there's an access to the motor just in case you have any major troubles. So we've been looking at coaches online now for quite a while, and I really want one that has bunk beds in it and slide out, so we got plenty of room. This is a Gulfstream Crescendo, and you can tell it has bunks because it has the two little windows, one over the other.
He's been selling buses for 40 years, and he says this is the first bus diesel pusher he's seen with bunks in it. Can't believe you found what you were looking for.
I have a horseshoe up my ass. It's got a tile floor all the way back to the hallway. It has this massive super slide here that includes a couch and a table, and the bunks are in the super slide. And to me, bunks is something that I really, really want. There is a little makeup getting ready table here and TV there. This RV has a lot of the features that we want. I got a feeling it's going to be out of our price range.
So he's called and told me that he found one with bunk beds, which is something that we both want. I'm just a little concerned that it's gonna stretch us a little bit too thin budget-wise.
This one with the bunk beds in it is actually in our price range, but it's at the top end of the spectrum. I think we're gonna have to keep looking. I've gotten quite an education here this trip from Thom and from the guys at East Valley RV.
I think you've got enough stored in that little noggin of yours now to make some decisions.
I definitely have learned a lot. I hope I passed with flying colors. I can't even describe how many things I've learned on this trip. So, next step, some more shopping.
My very favorite one was the very first one that we saw, which was on Craigslist in Cedar Park, Texas, where we live. It was an American Dream. It's perfect. We're gonna buy it, go back to the guy. He's already sold it. It was so upsetting.
So we've been looking at coaches all day long, and I'm heading to the airport when I decided, let's stop at one more place to see what they have. And I'm looking around out in the back of the place, and the sun's going down, and I'm thinking, I'm done shopping for the day, when I came across an American Dream, just like the one that we found in Cedar Park, the very first one we looked at.
I thought we were flying home tonight. If it's a really, really good deal and it's just like the one that we saw, then you're gonna have to make the call.
I really like the one with the bunk beds. It has everything we want, but it's a little bit pricey. The American Dream doesn't have slides or bunk beds, but it's a heck of a deal. I think I'm gonna have to sleep on it.